Blood, power, revenge, that's what led me through the heart of Kabukicho's underbelly. A heist gone wrong, a brother betrayed, and a debt owed to the wrong people. The smell of stale cigarette smoke and cheap whiskey hit me as I stepped into the dive bar in Shibuya. The Yakuza boss, a man with a face as hard as granite, sat at the bar, a mountain of a man named Katsuhiro. He looked up. "You're late," he said. I sat down, not meeting his gaze. "I've got your money," I said, pulling out a thick envelope. He took it without a word and handed me a small wooden box. "One last job," he grumbled. "Do this and your debt is paid." I opened the box to find an ornate dagger. "Go to the shrine on the outskirts of Ginza," he said, his voice low and menacing. "At midnight, a man will arrive. Kill him." I looked at the dagger. "And if I refuse?" His answer was swift and unequivocal. "You'll wish you were dead." With no other choice, I left the bar, the weight of the dagger heavy in my hand. I arrived at the shrine just as the clock struck midnight. The air was thick with anticipation, the silence broken only by the chirping of cicadas. A figure appeared in the distance, moving towards the shrine. As he got closer, I realized with a shock that it was my brother Kenji. He saw me and stopped, a look of betrayal in his eyes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill my own brother. A figure emerged from the shadows, snatching the dagger from my hand. It was Katsuhiro. With a swift motion, he plunged the dagger into Kenji's chest. I watched in horror as my brother fell to the ground, blood pouring from his wound. Katsuhiro turned to me, his eyes now burning with a strange light. "Thanks," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "You failed." Suddenly, the ground beneath us began to tremble. The shrine's stone lanterns flickered, casting eerie shadows on the ground. A sinister laugh echoed through the night, sending shivers down my spine. From the darkness emerged grotesque, twisted figures, the spirits of the Yakuza bosses who had fallen before Katsuhiro. Katsuhiro raised his hands in supplication, chanting in an ancient tongue. The spirits circled him, growing more frenzied with each passing second, and then, just as quickly as they appeared, they vanished, leaving only the body of my brother. I fell to my knees, tears streaming down my face. Katsuhiro approached me, the fire in his eyes now gone. "You're free to go," he said, his voice void of emotion. As I stumbled away from the shrine, I realized that the Yakuza's world of blood and power had claimed another victim, and I had become a pawn in their twisted game.